First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist McFarland's here to take a live look at your weather, and we are pretty clear right now. The only thing we're worrying about right now with the weather is those temperatures, and yes, it is pretty cold outside. We are sitting at 25 degrees here right now, and that calm wind is in as well, thankfully, so there's really not a whole lot of wind chill to deal with. Now looking down at Franklin there at about 26 degrees, and as you can see, they do have some Christmas lights already up, getting ready. Thanksgiving's close, and soon after that, Christmas season will be here, so we're all looking forward to that. It definitely feels like those temperatures around Christmas are here. If you take a look at the rest of the area, Litchfield already down to 21 degrees. Hartford already down in the teens, 19 for them. A lot of spots won't get that low. We're actually expecting probably mid-20s for our lows tonight. We're not too far off here in Bowling Green. We're looking at about 23 or 24 for a majority of these areas. So these ones that are down in the teens right now, that is definitely an anomaly. So let's zoom out and take a look at the rest of the state. Louisville still up at 29, Nashville 28, and off to our west, Paducah sitting at 24, and Mount Vernon, surprisingly, the warmer one here at 30 degrees. Now, if we put these in motion, you're going to see a nice little change with these temperatures as we move on into tomorrow afternoon, where we'll actually get somewhere in the 40s. We actually hit 40 as a high today. Looks like we're going to hit 50 for our high tomorrow, and that means we're going to be warming up even more after that. And thankfully, we're not expecting the temperatures to get down into the 20s again tomorrow night. It might get close in some areas, but really the lows for tomorrow night will be right around 30. Let's go ahead and jump right into the radar around the entire state. With all this dry air dominating, there's really not a whole lot to talk about here. Just some clouds moving through Louisville, and we actually had some snow in eastern Kentucky earlier today, but really all that snow is staying up towards our north. Thankfully, that's because we have this dry air sitting over us. It's not really allowing any clouds to develop, so there's really not going to be a chance of snow for the next couple days, and probably not for the next week or two either. And as you can see, the front is finally pushed off into the Atlantic, and that tells us that, hey, all these cold temperatures are here to stay for just a few more days. High pressure is off there as well, and then you'll definitely be able to see that high pressure dominate in the futurecast, as you're not going to see a whole lot of clouds in the area of ours, or even coming towards us over in Missouri. So we're really looking at very clear temperatures until we get probably into Tuesday night. Then we'll have some clouds head up into our area. Well, let's check out our hometown forecast for Lake Cumberland. Really, we're looking right about 50 for tomorrow, and Bowling Green is going to be part of that as well. But first, we're looking to tonight's temperatures. A low of about 24, so pretty cold out. It should be clear as well, which could help that temperature go down just a couple more degrees. As you saw, those other spots were pretty cold. It's because of those clear conditions. Clear and dry air is what helps bring that temperature down, but at the same time, it helps bring it up. And as you can see, 50 degrees for our high tomorrow is going to be definitely a welcome change after what we dealt with today with the high of only 40. So it won't be cold, but it will still be rather chilly out, and that northwest wind could make it feel just a couple degrees cooler. Here's a last look at your 7-day forecast. Looks like it's going to be sunny for the next couple days. Some clouds begin to work their way in on Wednesday, and Thursday's looking cloudy for Thanksgiving, but it will be a little bit warm for this time of year, about 66 degrees. And as we look towards the weekend, it looks like we do have some rain that will be headed into our area that will definitely be affecting the temperatures once again. We're not looking at anything this low that we've dealt with, but we could expect highs to be back in the 40s for early next week, guys.
Thank you, Daniel. Now, I've had a rough couple of football weeks. You